Historically, a dram shop was a place where people could go to buy whiskey, and they sold the product in units of drams. Back in 1958, the New Jersey Supreme Court issued an opinion which said in essence that an individual injured as a result of the conduct of a drunk driver could file a claim against the bar or restaurant that allowed the driver to drive while intoxicated. In essence, the claim related to the overservice of the drunk driver. As a result of that decision, there was a proliferation of lawsuits in New Jersey relating to dram shop claims. The recoveries in the case were such that many of the bar restaurants could not afford liability insurance any longer. And these establishments were virtually naked in terms of coverage. That created a situation where people who were seriously injured by drunk driving, although they had a conceptual remedy, did not have a practical remedy because they could not collect for the awards that the jury gave them in these dram shop cases. A while back, New Jersey's legislators implemented a statute that was conceived to somewhat curtail the theories of the dram shop claim. And the reason that they narrowed the scope of the claim was to make it more difficult to recover under these dram shop or so-called liquor liability claims, because the philosophy is that if we make it more difficult to be successful in prosecuting claims of that nature, we will then make it available to the bars and restaurants and other liquor license holders the ability to obtain cost-efficient insurance policies. Today, the dram shop litigation and the liquor law litigation still prospers, but it is a very difficult area where a claimant can recover because of the strictures contained in the statute that I just referred to. It is important in cases like this that a person injured by a drunk driver who has been overserved engage an attorney and an investigator as soon as possible. These are difficult cases because third-party witnesses are the best witnesses. The bartender is not going to testify that this individual was drunk. The people usually in the bar are friends or blood brothers to the owner of the bar, and they're not going to testify. So it is important that you engage a lawyer and an investigator to get out there and start doing all the things necessary to identify a third-party witness who can assist your case. And it is also important that you obtain from government all of the information that they have in their investigative file that relates to the arrest and prosecution of the drunk driver under the DWI statute in New Jersey.